Hey y'all, what's up? What's up? What's up, everybody? Happy Thursday. What is up, y'all? Let me know if y'all can hear it's like a little background noise. It's kind of like a zzz. Let me know if y'all can hear that cuz I got a new massage chair and it's it's a little loud. Just making sure y'all can hear it. Let me go up to the top. Let's see who is in here. Hey Nika, hey Tasha Newsome, the soul of a woman. What's up, my girl? Brenda Knighton, we got Cherise, we got Micheline, K Monet, K Brown, Sassy M, Denise Swan, Latoya Jackson. We got Dimples in the building. We got Coco in the building. Kiana, hey my girl. I miss you more. We got Sapphire Virgo. We got Miss Brenda Clark, Latanya Flowers, Miss Fila, Don't Worry, Be Happy. Yes, we are definitely marked safe from Hurricane Francine, y'all. And the crazy part is this is only the beginning of hurricane season for us. So hopefully, we have a fairly quiet hurricane season this year. All we can do is pray for the best. But I'm kind of used to, I've been in Louisiana all my life, so hey, Yolanda White. Hey, Miss Kathy Walker. Hey, Treasure Life, Cat Onyx. We got Eric GG in the building. Miss Cheryl Dags, my Louisiana sister. We got, hold up, let me go down. Tajay, my queen mod is in the building. We got Miss Stephanie Landry, Miss Simone, Miss Deborah R. Shout out to my mods for putting them support links in the chat. It is very much appreciated. Thank you, Kiana, for the super chat. She says, keep making your amazing content, sis slash cousin. Love you bunches. I love you more, my girl. And thank you, Miss Michelle, for the super sticker. I appreciate your support. Hey, Miss Shawnee. Hey, LaShawn. Miss Ashley, Child of God. Miss Ramona. Miss Whitty. We got Tony in the building. Misha, Michelle the Bell. JB is in the building. Latay, Tamika McCann, Leah Rowe. We got Brandy Gibson. My girl Kaysen is in the building. Tylisa. Thank you, Tylisa. Keenan with the Q. We got Miss Lenora, Miss Stephanie Howard, Giselle, Miss Patricia Jefferson, Sweetly Favored, M. Fisher in the building, Gina Finch, Miss Geraldine. Thank you, Miss Geraldine. Miss Beverly Harris, Miss Cheryl Wagner. Who else we got, y'all? Miss E. We got Miss Frida, Lady Divine, Speaking in Tongues, Rebecca Lewis. The True Slayer finally get to the bottom of the live when you was telling her about. Yep, she did. She did, y'all. I was laughing so much in True Slayer's live, child. What's up, bro? What's up, Puppy Breaks with Mr. Troy is in the building. She was struggling, y'all. True Slayer was going off on them trolls, not even knowing that troll had been out of there, child. That was so hilarious. I was laughing so hard, I feel like I was fighting for my life in them comments trying to get her to read it. And somebody was like, call her. I'm like, I don't have her number. So I reached out to her messenger, but she didn't see it, unfortunately. But it was funny. She gonna get used to it though. It takes time getting used to trying to control a chat that big, y'all. Trust me. It took me a while. I'm finally starting to get the hang of it. Hey, thank you, Miss Kathy, for that super chat. Says Lupac, you're the realist. Will continue to support you, my girl. Thank you so much for your support. It is very much appreciated. Hey, Miss Tracy. She was arguing with ghost trolls. I had to got them trolls up out of her chat. Okay. She like, where my minds at? I gotta get people out of here myself. Child had been in that chat for over an hour. I was trying to watch from the bushes because I was packaging orders. But when I seen they said they didn't have no mods in there, that's when I started banning them. So hey, Miss Lovely. I know I do need to get her number. I'm gonna get it. Hey, me, us, my other Louisiana sister. Hey, Dreamy Girl. Shout out to everybody that's in the building. Thank you guys for all of the prayers and concerns as far as that hurricane. You know, it's a lot of unfortunate people that weren't as blessed to have it just pass by. A lot of our neighboring cities were definitely affected. Um, I would say for the most part where I live, y'all, kind of like in the center, up north Louisiana, is not, we don't get too much of it. Like we still get like a lot of the rain and winds, but we don't get like the bad of the storm like New Orleans do. Like New Orleans get, for some reason they always get hit hard. I don't know why, child, but they all, maybe because they by the water. That's the only thing I could think of, because they get hit hard every time. Like it's crazy. Like New Orleans, Homer, um, those cities up there, like they really get the bulk of the storm. It is, I say up there, I mean down south, child, because they like south of us. But just all we can do is pray, because they say this hurricane season is going to be really bad, and I'm praying it don't, because we've been getting it been skipping us for a while. So I'm grateful for that, because we don't need that, child. Hey, Miss Robin Lights. Hey, Evetta. Hey, Takira. I love you more, my girl. Brady say my city dodged it. That is a blessing. Thank you, Miss Geraldine, for the super stick. I appreciate your support. Hey, Miss Lolita. Yes, ma'am. Thank you for your concern and well wishes and y'all prayers. It is very much appreciated. M. Fisher saved them our ancestors. That's the path they came in on. I agree. Hey, Jazzy Red. So y'all, okay, let me get into it, because I still got to go to the post office. So I ain't going to be on here too long, but I will be back tomorrow, though, because I got to catch up, because I think I missed 2 days of putting out content, and I don't like to be behind. I'm very consistent with my platform. So I'll definitely be on here for the next few days, at least giving y'all a live. If not, a video is definitely going to be a live, because, like I said, I'm very consistent and I don't like to fall behind, because if you miss one day on YouTube, child, they will throw you completely out the algorithm. I just asked you a question. Go back up a little bit. Okay, let me see. Hold on. Let me see. Oh, I missed a lot. Hold up. Let me see. I don't see it. What you asked? What did you ask, my girl? I don't see it. It may be up too high. If you don't mind repeating it. Hey, Cancer Gal. Who I miss? Hey, Dee Dee. What's up, Snooky? Oh, you say, can you make me a peach cobbler? I don't stuff like that. I don't ship, y'all. I do make peach cobblers, but I don't ship it. I only ship cookies, unfortunately, for now. Because later on, I do plan on add like gumbos and like frozen gumbos, A2 phase and stuff like that to my website. I just haven't got there yet, because I still have to be able to balance it, because I work by myself with my oldest son. So I don't be wanting to put too much on my plate. Cause baby, them clients be angry if they don't get their stuff in a timely fashion. Okay, so Hey honey, hey Tony Lightner. Yolanda say flooding in the city is really bad. I'm home working because the office is without power. I don't live in the city anymore, so I'm good. Well, that's good. That's good. You kind of away from it. Yes, our light's still out in New Orleans. Oh, you in New Orleans, Miss Cheryl? Dang. Hopefully it don't be out too long. Because one thing about, now that I can say, y'all, when the power go out, like it could be raining all day long here, and it'll stop raining and a little twig will fall. You get like a little 10-mile-per-hour wind, and baby, that power is going out. Okay, like I didn't see the power go out with no rain. So I'm like, child, it's just crazy. It's crazy how they operate. Hey, my dream star. Hey, Giselle. Giselle say shout out to everyone in Louisiana. So, y'all, I got this live title, is Silence the New Equivalence to Not Being Guilty? Because I've been, even though I haven't been on here, I still get a lot of receipts, and I still kind of, pay attention to the stuff that transpires, so I don't get too far behind in, the sector or whatever. So I can't understand why. Like, why is it that, they still low key crucifying RH? Hey, Kimberly Maris. Hey, Rise, for the lack thereof of the Abreu situation, from his marriage. And I feel like that's old at this point, and we get dragged and talked about for covering what could be considered the new saga with Bree and Janelle. And the evidence is present. Like, there's actual evidence of it from the horse's mouth. That's the part I don't understand. Hey, Miss Glenda. Hey, Rosinette. Hey, Robin Buttercup. Thank you, Rosinette. We good. Yes, we are good. Thank you, God. We are good. Hey, Miss Amanda. Thank you, Miss Glenda. I don't understand why it's like a conflict of interest. It's yeah. Can somebody help me out here? Like, what am I missing? What am I missing? That's why I have my title as is silence the new equivalence of to not being guilty, because it's like, because this man stayed quiet. Is it because he stayed quiet, or is it because they thought it was a chance that him and Laonia would get back together? That's why he's not getting any flack from the receipts that have been put out about him. So it's very confusing. Hey, Black Widow, the fact that they want to stay on RH is making it seem as though, RH really is the motion, because it's like, y'all don't have no proof. And I've been hearing this whole, oh, he kicked her narrative running around. But if we gonna talk about that, then you have to also consider the fact that she kicked him first. So you can't call it a Bruce on his part, unless you say she's an abuser also, or we could say mutual combat. But like I said on multiple occasions, I was raised that if you put your hands on a man and he hit you back, then baby, that's, you got to take your lick. Okay, you got to take your lick. Hey, Basha. Hey, Kiana with the Q. Hey, Renee. What's up, Coyote? Like, you got to take your lick. You can't just go around putting your hands on a man. And let me back it up a little bit, y'all, because if I'm not mistaken, that lady over there was caught on audio saying that Bree put hands and feet on Janelle, right? She put hands and feet on Janelle, like to say it was okay. That's why they haven't been dragging him. That's why they haven't been dragging. Hey, Tyrese. They haven't been. At this point, if Bree ever hit RH, she's in a bruiser. If RH ever hit Bree, then he's in a bruiser. By their logic, if any of us have ever hit someone, then exactly. Thank you, Tambourine. I hope I said that right. Thank you. Because if we gonna really like ball it down to, and this is what makes it ridiculous, because I could see if we are, pinpointing every situation with every person, but you can't be selective with it. Like, you can't say, oh, it only matters if this person did it, but we're going to let this person slide. No, you can't do that. You can't do that. If you're going to call out a Bruce, you got to call it out all across the board, period. Or in my opinion, is null and void. You can't pick and choose who you gonna call it out with. Like, we all have been in situations where it was, abusive situations, possibly mutual combat. But like I said, no one is greater than the other, whether it be male or female. If she put her hands on that man first and he responded, that's mutual combat. But if you gonna say it's a bruise, you have to say she's an abuser also, because DV exists with both genders. It's not female, or it's not just female specified. Like, both men can be abuse victims also. Like, they gotta cut the crap at this point. It's a little too much now. And the people that's rolling with that are, child, listen. Hey, JB. Like, y'all crazy for real. And I ain't talking about y'all, okay? I'm talking about the people that's really running with certain narratives because it's convenient. That's not cool. That's not cool. Dislike that man's character all you want. Even with the whole, oh, he's a liar and this and that. Because I was, True Slayer was kind of talking about that a little bit in her live, as far as them saying he's a liar. But I feel like when you compare the two, when you compare RH and Laonia, right? We all human at the end of the day. Of course, everyone tells a lie or has told a lie before. But what makes the difference is the detriment of the lie. Like if you lying on somebody and it could affect their safety, their livelihood, their brand, like all across the board, then that's what differentiates the lie. Like baby, telling a little white lie about some content, child, ain't affecting nobody. That's why it's not of importance. That's why people not dissecting everything he does, because what they might consider quote unquote lies is not affecting us. Now, what she does as far as taking money from her supporters and lying about DV, all of that is of a different type of importance, baby. That's on a whole different level. That's why I don't understand. Like, they want to call out and nitpick little stuff to deflect, because that's all it is deflection. The stuff she lied about, she can go to jail for. Like, let's keep it a buck. It's a big difference. It's a big difference. And if you really want to like look at it, like if you really want to break it down and look at it, then she could really be in jail for some of the lies that she has told. The stuff that they say he lied about, baby, that ain't nothing. Like, are we really nitpicking at this point? Because that's what it is. I thought we came into this situation to advocate for DV or the lack thereof. That's why I thought we was here. Hey, Talia. Hold on, y'all. Let me see. Let me go down a little bit. Miss Ramona said, I've been in an abusive relationship. He put hands on me only. I never hit back. I took him back because I was in love, but I eventually woke up and exited the relationship. I never outed him. And you know what? And that even if you would have, that don't make you a bad person. But when you lying about it, that's what makes all the difference, right? That's what makes everything a game changer. Honey B say, I narrowed it down to the fact they just don't like the man RH, and they will try and bring him down by any means necessary. And you know what? They got to get their karma from that. We can advocate daily, y'all. We can fight in the comments. We can do all of these different things, go back and forth. But you have to be mindful of what you do to other people, even if it's in defense of what you may presume an innocent person, right? You have to be mindful of your actions, because you don't want to unintentionally bring karma on yourself trying to advocate or fight for somebody that you might presume innocent, right? So you just got to be mindful. At the end of the day, everybody going to get their karma for their actions, depending on how they moving. So if they, doing all of this, and we can see it, y'all. We can see it with our own two eyes. We can see everything that's going on. Everybody got to get their karma, baby. Ain't nobody special to where karma gonna just spin the block or skip over them because they think they're favored, or God is favoring them over the next. It don't work like that. It don't work like that, baby. Thank you, child of God. She said, if we put them size 15 on somebody, that's definitely a Bruce. Listen, y'all so crazy. Hey, Kimberly W. Like, it's just the fact, like, they really running with that. How can y'all even use that as a pinpoint of a Bruce when she initiated it? She was the aggressor in that situation. If she kicked, like, bruh, that's what I don't understand. So if it so it's okay because it was a woman. So we just gonna skip over the fact that she did it first, right? We're gonna skip over that and we're gonna call him an abuser because he responded. Child, by what, I don't know what reality they living in, but I don't live there. I'm sorry. Hold on, y'all. Y'all might hear my chair loud now since I got up. But I don't live there. I live in a world where I'm from Louisiana. You put your hands on somebody, whether it be male or female, then you got to accept what comes with it. You got to accept that response or that reaction, baby. Ain't no, oh, I'm going to let you slide because you a female. No. And that's how I'm raising my kids also, whether it be male or female. Keep your hands to yourself, period. Because you can't tell nobody how to react. Everybody is raised differently. granted, you might be in a situation where some, might not respond or have a reaction in a physical form. They might give you a warning, right? But everybody ain't the same. Some reflexes are different. Some respond. What you get is what you give is what you gonna get. So I just feel like if y'all gonna call him out for that, then y'all need to call out the aggressor, the initiator. Let's call that out, or not use that situation at all, because you can't consider him an abuser for responding physically the way he was attacked, baby. It don't work like that. Like, you can't do that. Black Widow say it's sickening how far their heads are up that girl's stank hole. Bruh, that they refuse to see was the truth. They want to be her little friend so bad. It's pathetic. Renee say with Jai having to deal with her for the next 18 years, best believe there will be probably 18 times he pops her big mouth. Listen, y'all, and here's the thing. So, we got her side of the story. We got Laonia's side. And this is why I made this a topic, because keep in mind, we still never heard from him. He has been very quiet. And that's why I titled my live, "Is Silence the Equivalence to Not Being Guilty?" Or, like, because it's kind of tricky, right? You can't really assume. You can go by one side, but if we in a court of law, they gonna want to hear both parties before they make their decision based on evidence, whatever. They give the presumed guilty a chance to speak also when you in a court of law. Like, it's fair, right? So it's like, we don't really know, especially since that audio came out where that lady over there stated that she put hands and feet on this dude first, and also called his mama out her name, whatever, right? But it's just the fact that he still has yet to speak up. He didn't deny it, and he didn't plead to it. Like, he didn't say he didn't do it, he didn't say he did do it. So it's like, at this point, especially when you're dealing with somebody who's a known liar, even though there are receipts to kind of co-sign or validate what she said in some instances, like, not everything. Now, we can validate the scratch on the neck or whatever, because we did see the actual proof and the text messages between him and her to validate that claim. But all the other stuff, we don't really have no proof to it. Hey, Ariane. Hey, Loveless Tay. What's up, y'all? We don't really have no proof to back it up. I wouldn't believe nothing she say without proof, to be honest. But it's just the fact, like, I'm starting to wonder now if, and y'all help me out with this, because it makes me think back to what Tasha K said initially. And it was said, and with Tasha K bringing back the interview that she did with Kevin from over a year ago, she was basically saying that RH should have stayed quiet the entire time. Now, if he had to respond one time and be done with it, but pretty much saying, let her make a fool of herself on social media, and then social media gonna eat her up, because you only get one time to cry wolf on the internet. And you know what? It's making me think that Tasha K was right, because look at how this situation played out with Janelle, right? He never responded, not one time. He stayed quiet. All you see him post is church and a little Ebok dog. That's all you seen the entire time from him. So it's like it had I don't know what's the word, child. Not adverse reaction, but it's like it backfired on her. She did all of that. She came out with her abuse stories about him. She basically drug him on social media for a whole day, posting back to back to back to back. Then I want to say she was quiet the next day. Then after that, she come out with an apology letter. So it's like he didn't even get a chance to respond before she switched the script, baby. She really made herself look the fool, okay? So that's what made me wonder, like, if, or, even though for the most part, RH was quiet, but you can't tell people how to react also. So you got to consider that too. You can't tell people how to react when, and then another thing is too, what makes the difference is the fact that his livelihood is on social media. Janelle is an actor. So that's his livelihood. He just really starting to break into the whole social media bag or whatever because of her. But this is not his primary source of income. This is RH's primary source of income. So, it kind of makes a difference, y'all. It kind of I hadn't thought about it like that. It kind of makes a difference as in why RH would respond to certain things. Because, he make his money on social media. And once you lose your supporters, that's a wrap. Hey Bullseye, what's up, my girl? Hey Lolo. Let's see, let me go down. They really do, Giselle. Like they making a mockery of DV and real victims, and it's crazy. And I don't think they see that. I don't think they realize that. Because bump, okay, you know how people every time one of those people came from the other side and fell out with Lawanya, whatever, y'all. One of the things they always say, I guess, to try to ease or make them feel better about the role that they played is, well, nobody can really say what went on in their house. They only say that because they know they played a role in contributing to the downfall of this man's name and brand. So they say that to make them feel better about themselves, right? Each and every party that has came out from over there said the same thing, even though they know themselves that they never seen no proof of actual physical abuse. But it's just the fact, like, it, you played a role and you never seen no type of proof, then, it is what it is. Like, can you really say that this happened? Because at some point throughout these 2 years, she would have shown somebody. If she had any type of proof, we have audio of this girl literally saying, I've been recording my relationship since 2019. 2019. And she said verbatim, that should tell you my relationship was HELL. So if that's the case, then you would have some sort of proof as far as him being physically abusive towards you. But she didn't. And she clearly said it in that audio with her and Toya, where she said it was only verbal and that tote situation. So the fact that they still trying to drag this narrative and basically force an outcome that's not actually there is crazy to me. It came straight from the horse's mouth what happened. And if you notice, that's why the tote incident was dragged and brought back up, y'all, because she knew that was the only incident that she could actually use until the real details came out, as far as the pepper spray and all of that other stuff. So that's when she realized she couldn't use that story, that isolated incident, as a form of, proving he's an abuser. So here come all of these made up stories, exaggerated, quote unquote, her truths. Child, all the manipulation, gaslighting, and everything. Hey, Miss Deborah. Hey, Vivi. She better be glad it's the truth. Any other man, she most definitely could be in jail. Hence, Janelle. He ain't just let her put hands and feet on him, child. He fought back. He responded back. Let me say that. Hey, moi. So that's why I don't understand. So it's okay for her to be in an abusive situation now, but because she's with him, y'all don't have nothing to say. But y'all gonna continue and drag RH for what, years? For something that no proof, no actual proof is attached to? It makes no sense. I just don't understand it, baby. Wait a minute. She put those skeets on somebody. She put them on him, girl. Oh, child. Hey, McKimma. What's up, my girl? Let's see. Hey, Sharice. Y'all, she on live crying. Oh, Lord. She is live about to cry, talking about her journey through self-love. You don't have none. How can you speak on like that? That whole self-love stuff is out the door. Anytime you allow, you can, first of all, you can't advocate for self-love and you running from door to door to stop who you allege abuse you from leaving. That's not self-love. When you having your kids calling a man and and making them say they miss him just to get him to come back, using your kids as a pawn to get a ninja to come back to you that's not even good to you or your kids. That's not self-love, baby. Hey, Miss Angela Dickerson. Just I wish RH would just ignore them at this point. They twist everything and say he say until lie after lie. I agree because I've been seeing a lot of people saying that, and I agree wholeheartedly, y'all. I don't think he should be responding right now. I don't think he should be in nobody's chats. Like if you wasn't gonna do that early on, you shouldn't be doing it now. That's how I feel because keep it pushing like you've been doing. Stay focused because he's a positive person. You know, he's a very positive person. So I don't feel like he should be because they are known to deflect and twist everything that he says, even when he don't respond. So imagine what they're gonna do when he do respond. You know what I'm saying? So it's like when you dealing with people like this, you have to ignore, or they're going to continue to find reasons to come at you. It's all about deflecting from what's actually relevant. Hey, 88 Brian, what's up, bro? That's all it is, y'all. Deflecting from what's actually relevant. Hey, Rebecca Cry. Hey, Aisha Howard. Hey, discussion board. What's up, Terry, bro? Hold on, y'all. Let me go back up. What I miss? Oh, she's talking about she cut off friends. Hey, Roslyn. Roslyn said, I think he waiting to see if she really pregnant before he began talking again. You know what, y'all? I don't think that. If she crying on live, 9 times out of 10 is behind something with Josky. With Janelle, y'all. Because y'all know how they go, but I don't think, and shout out to my sister Harmony, make sure y'all go check out her video. I don't think it is what she's trying to make it seem. She's over there, oh, we good, y'all. You know, we good. Is all this like all is forgiven, or they back together? I don't think that. And the reason why is because I think if he is speaking to her behind the scenes, I think he's playing a role. Think about it, y'all. Look what she just did on the internet. It shows that she's emotionally unstable. And he knows in the back of his head that she could. And look, you see, that don't make no sense, y'all. We keep telling y'all to stop watching these people. About 40 something of y'all left out of here to go over there and see that girl cry on live. That don't make no sense. That don't make no sense, child. Y'all need to be going run to RH live like that, not hers. But it's just the fact that he knows in the back of his head that she's a loose cannon. So he's going to stay connected to her to prevent what happened prior, right? Even though he didn't respond to it. But if you also notice, he ain't putting nothing out on his page either about any type of interaction, involvement, or none of that. All he posting is that dog in church. That's it. That's all. So that lets me know right there that he's trying to keep things at bay to where she don't fly off the handle again. Because he knows what can happen. He knows exactly what can happen. I hope y'all know that when y'all go over there to, whether it be her live or the people over there that's giving support, even though y'all don't support, that's still a form of supporting because y'all giving them a view, baby. Hey, Dominica. She said people are going to believe whatever they want. So at this point, I think the truth should just remain quiet. I agree. I think he should too. I don't think it's a good look, going in that lady over there's chat, arguing back and forth, even though I could understand his frustration. I'm not saying I can't, y'all. I could definitely understand his frustration but you have remained poised and focused this long. So don't allow them to get you off your game at this point in the saga. The ones who really matter know you didn't abuse that girl. And that's all that counts. At this point, it's time to rebuild. With God, what's meant for him is meant for him. He definitely got God on his side, baby, because I don't know how I would have handled that situation. So It's definitely God in the midst of it. Hey, Lonnie. I love their Boosie. It's my cousin. That's my mom's family. Okay, girl. Hey, Raquel. Hey, Hazel Eyes. Hey, Sugar Shack. Let me go. Why is it skipping like this? Come on now, StreamYard. Hey, Lucky Eight Lady A. I'm just not understanding why he doesn't shut A down when he knows he can. It's weird. He can get paid a good amount of money from her and shut her. Y'all, like that whole situation is tricky. I kind of explained the whole defamation situation or whatever. You gotta, when you dealing with defamation, if you ain't going after a millionaire or billionaire, it is not worth it. Granted, he could issue some type of cease and desist, but that only lasts so long. I don't know as far as the whole charge situation, yeah, but you got to keep in mind also that he is a public figure. So people talking negatively about you is going to come with the territory. He been dealing with that for over 15 years. Not to this degree, I'm sure, but you know, I also feel like something should have been done because other people have been affected now. It's not just him, but you can't tell nobody how to move. You can't tell nobody how to move when it's their situation. That's how I look at it. Uh, what's up, Sugar Shack? You see Long Your Life, she said baby A sitting up top and baby A is in the uterus. I didn't see I didn't see it myself, but I've seen other people talking about it. Child, listen. Y'all already know. If that's what she believe, hey, it is what it is, child. Let me see. She couldn't win in court, so she won on social media because a host of her supporters have brain like hers. I know in the back of her mind she calls them dummies every day. Listen, y'all done seen the text messages that Dawn put out where she'll be like, F them all. They all got a motive. And, even as far as them ordering from her for her clothing and stuff like that, she talks bad about them. But hey, if they want to, I mean, let them support who they support, child. It is what it is. It is what it is. Let me go down. Nope, none of that in the court. Hey, Tamika McCann. Hey, Miss Gigi. Let's see. Remember, she said crying gets her paid. She know what to do. Darlene say she said last night if she lying, tell Robert sue her. You know what? She know that he's not going to do that because think about it, y'all. And that doesn't mean just from her saying that don't mean that she's telling the truth. Ain't nobody finna go out their way to sue no regular civilian knowing that lawsuits like that take years to go through and you ain't gonna get nothing anyway. A person has to actually have assets that they own. Didn't that lady say on live that they're renting or leasing? So you have to actually own assets for it to be even worth suing you. That's crazy work. I wish I wouldn't even waste that money. Hey, I'm chosen. What's up, my girl? Hey, Lexis. Lexis, hey, Lupac and Chad dropped out the bushes. You can't promote self love when display a sense of I don't love myself. Okay, literally, baby. We ain't doing that. Hey, Lakeisha McBride. Hope I said that right. Hey, Danny. What's up, Danny girl? Not y'all all saying she crying. Hey, I am her. Yes, ma'am. We are good, my girl. Thank you for asking. Thank you for your concern. Shout out to everybody for the prayers. Hey, Kitty Key. I honestly, like I told y'all, I think it has to do with Janelle. We know that a lot of times when she come on here crying, even though she might say it's for something different, it be about him, like him not in cooperation with or being around her or whatever. I honestly believe that if he is speaking to her, it's just that, trying to keep the peace, trying to keep it cordial so she don't fly off the handle again. She realized that, bringing your business to the internet, you can't win from that. And she should have learned her lesson when she did it to RH. Because not only did she damn near ruin his brand and his platforms, but she did it to herself also. She had to downsize and everything as well. So it's like, you get nothing from that. Hey, hanging with Miss D. Hey, Nisha. Okay, I'm skipping all y'all comments talking about she crying. Let's see. Hold on. I didn't see her live. I'm with you, Lupac, forever. Thank you, Miss Ashley. Love you, my girl. Hey, Miss Rochelle. Hey, Pac. But he don't get on his lives disrespecting nobody. Now, him speaking on the dinosaur, man, he should be able to defend. Oh, definitely. Listen. That's why I said I could see it from both perspectives, y'all. Because if we're not in somebody's shoes, we can't tell them how to respond, right? Because everybody is different. Everybody's impulsiveness is different. Their need to react is different. All those things. So you can't really tell somebody how to respond, especially in a situation where you've been dragged publicly for almost 2 years and lied on. Because we got to consider that this man has been lied on a lot. So that's why I say I'm kind of 50-50 with it. I think it would be beneficial for him to remain how he's been moving. But, at the end of the day, everybody has a breaking point. Everybody gets to a point where, they might want to respond or, pop their ish a little bit because the other person's saying stuff. So why I can't speak up for myself? So that's why I say I'm 50-50 with it. But when it's dealing with a man, definitely. Definitely. Because y'all know how that go when it's a man and a man not responding to a man and they start saying, oh, he's scary and this and that. But, it's to his discretion how he chooses to move. I support because I support for, the reasons why I support. It has nothing to do with how he reacts to what's affecting him. You support somebody, you support them for the right reasons. I don't think that how he reacts to these people that's literally dragging and lying on him should affect how a person supports him. Now you could give your opinion on it and say what you might do or what you wouldn't do, but whatever, I think they are back together and keeping it private. I don't think so. Y'all gotta consider a man's ego, right? Bringing something like that as far as Bruce allegations to social media, knowing that this man is an actor / public figure, that could have ruined his career. Now, that's when you sit down and you say, is a relationship like that worth it? You got to really consider those things. Keep in mind that his mom does not care for her. And I can guarantee, I'd bet any amount of money that this situation put the cherry on top for her. Because one thing, if y'all took anything from my Chrissy interview, and y'all know that lady don't play by her son, baby. She do not play by her son. So I don't think that he been spending a lot of time with his mama. He been putting his mama on camera, but you don't see him putting Laonia up there or anything about a twin or a baby. Because let's take out the fact that, whether they be in a relationship or not. If that's supposed to, if he the quote unquote hashtag twins dad, he ain't posting nothing about them either. So, because regardless if they in a relationship or not, he still, if that's his kids, he still gotta be a father. So why isn't he posting about them either? He posting the Frenchie, being at church and everything, child. That speaks volumes, in my opinion. Hey, Miss Gloria did. Hey, Street Poet 973EO. Latoya says RH needs to stop caring about what she's saying. Do period. Ignore her and keep shining while she waddles in the ish she created. That's get back enough. And that's what people fail to realize. And like I hate to keep bringing it back to Tasha K, y'all, but Tasha K had a point. Let her look crazy on social media by herself. I would ignore everything because you could see clearly. Look how people responded to Janelle's situation with her because he ignored it. He's getting all the support in the world just from ignoring her BS. And I think that's why she doubled back and apologized, because being that he ignored it and he didn't respond, it made her seem like she was completely in the wrong. They ignored the fact that she said, "Oh, he abused her," but just the fact that she came out publicly knowing it could ruin his career, that made people sympathize with him because he didn't respond to it. So it's making it seem like she's the toxic one. That's what it's given. So let's see. Let me go down. Let me go down. Ariane says they said if you take a narcissist back after they have begged you to come back, that they will make your life hell because they feel that you have made them beg for their attention and love. Probably so. Yep, probably so. And think about it. Like, you know what's crazy? I think that both of them give narc vibes. Laonia and Janelle. So that's probably why that relationship is so toxic, y'all. Because you know when narcs want control. That's the biggest thing for narcs. They want control. So when you're dealing with two people who wants to be in control, that's not gonna work. It's gonna forever be toxic. Oh, and this was what I wanted to say. Um, Once in a bruiser, always in a bruiser. Keep that in mind. It ain't gonna never be no one isolated incident when you dealing with an abuser, right? So if she came out and claimed that Janelle is an abuser and he ain't ish, then guess what? It ain't gonna change. Just because y'all break up one time and apologize, don't mean it's gonna get better, baby. Once in a bruiser, if it's in him, if that's his jacket, he gonna forever be that way. Period. So you can only imagine, and somebody very impulsive like her that likes to run to social media with her business, she's gonna forever come out and tell everything about her relationships. That's it. That's all. She did it with three men: the first baby daddy, RH, and now Janelle. It's gonna forever be her pattern. That's her jacket. So y'all can only get ready. Because don't think just because apology and accountability was taken that it stops here. Only thing you know what I think will trigger her again? If Janelle come out and say he's single. If that man come out and say he's single, that's going to trigger her all over again. And it's going to be the same repeated cycle. Hey, LaWanda. Dasha say, girl, who the hell cries on that long on camera? Attention seeker. I can't watch stuff like that, y'all. Cause when you know the play, you know the play. Like I don't see how y'all can go over there and watch that, cause most of y'all been in this since the beginning. Y'all already know what time it is. Hey Audra. Ma say that's how she gets paid. So she will not get my little view. Okay, listen. I hope they understand that. Imagine if now I can see if one person going over there and viewing it, but when you got hundreds of people going to see what's going on, that she's a public figure. That's how she get paid. She know exactly what she doing. Hey LB. Hey Admire Me. Admire Me says Bree supporters need to worry about how having two more babies will affect her. She's going to go crazy when Janelle doesn't step up. Exactly. Because you got to think about it, y'all. She already has 4 kids and allegedly 2 more on the way. So that would be 6 kids. And you already broken up with that baby daddy. You ain't even, you barely 5, 6 months and y'all already broken up. That lets you know it's a lot of toxicity going on over there. Because when people, I always tell people, you want to bring kids into a healthy environment. Babies will not fix toxicity. If you're, because imagine, think about it. If it's toxic before the baby gets here, then that means the toxicity had nothing to do with the baby. So bringing a baby in is only going to take your attention away from what was already broken in that relationship. Because now you got to give all your attention to the baby, and y'all can't fix what was broken. So that's going to only make it worse. So now you bringing babies into toxicity, unhealthy environments. Like, think about it. So it's only gonna get worse, child. If they having these type of problems, and the way she put it, when she had her little rant all over social media, they been having issues since the beginning. She been knowing he wasn't ish. So you think he gonna be ish after you have babies, fine? You listen, bro. Once a ninja show you they ain't ish, they ain't ish. You gotta believe them the first time. Like, make it make sense. And that's where RH and Janelle differentiates, okay? Because RH went into that situation not wanting kids. He was good with the kids that she already had. He was prepared to raise her kids as his own, which he did, because we all know they called him daddy, not stepdaddy, not bonus daddy, not uncle, not Mr. Robert, not Mr. Latruth. They called him daddy, okay? We heard it for ourselves. So you got to consider the fact that that's what makes him and Janelle different. RH was prepared to not share a child with her. We all know how the child came about, right? But he was prepared to raise her kids as his own and be good with that, because he still had an outside daughter. But that wasn't good enough for her. She wanted to have a baby by him bad. We all seen the messages where she was basically teasing Foot Meat. Oh, Foot Meat, I'm letting you know, the DW ain't gonna be his only child. I'm pregnant for him now too. And at that time, she wasn't even pregnant. She was just messing with Foot Meat. But that's a whole nother different story, y'all. For a whole nother day, okay? It's so many motives, plot twists, turns, all of that up in this saga till it don't make no sense, child. Like, that's crazy work. But she wanted that baby bad with RH. It gives that she falls in love quick, and she wants a fairy tale relationship and a child with whatever man she with at the moment. She brings the toxicity, because keep in mind, this is what another thing that I valued about my interview with Chrissy, because it basically showed people that different people bring out different reactions in people, right? Chrissy didn't experience what Laonia is experiencing with Janelle. Granted, she had one isolated incident with an argument that they had that made her see certain red flags, or, that isolated incident was a red flag for her. But it was a point on the interview where she said that she brought it all the way back. She calmed the situation down and not escalated it, because she didn't want to see that side of her coming out, and she didn't want to see that side of him coming out. So she was able to bring it back, right? And that's one of the key points that I valued in that interview, because it showed that different people bring out different reactions in people, partners, whatever. Because if this girl Laonia done had 3 relationships and they were all toxic, that should tell you something. And that's why it was important also to get certain key points and from that interview, and also do that interview, because it showed that she's the problem. She's the problem. Because when you're in a relationship, you got to know how to have good communication skills. You got to know how to de-escalate a situation, know certain things and what to do to de-escalate a situation, know how to move. You don't want to make a situation worse. Anytime you even get to a point where it is becoming physical, or it gets physical, and you constantly poking, that shows that you live in that. You like the toxicity. You like that drama. Most women don't like that. They gonna try to walk away, or even men, men too. They gonna walk away from it. But just based off of the stuff that we've heard and seen through text messages, where the Janelle would be trying to leave to de-escalate the situation, and she running to every door, jumping in front of him, trying to stop him from leaving, shows that she likes the toxicity. She's the toxic one in those relationships. And I don't see how her worker bees can't understand it. She brings out the worst in these men. So can you really say that every man that she was with was abusive to her? Or was she abusive to them? Because that's what it's given at this point. And you know what? That's a whole nother live, y'all. Knowing how different people bring out different reactions. That's going to be my next live. Because this is very important. Key points like that is very important. Because it's, it happens. Like, you could deal with a man. And I've seen situations like that. Where even talking, like, even if you sit down and you talk to a man, and how a man could be a habitual cheater, and they with a certain person, and then they get with one woman in particular that make them want to be a better man. They don't want to cheat no more. That's a prime example of, not saying that you can't change a man, but a man could want to change for you though. And you can't change a woman, but a woman could want to change for you. That's when you're dealing with your person, right? That's a whole nother topic also. But it just shows that different people bring out different reactions. You got to know when to de-escalate. You got to know when to walk away. That's a major red flag in a relationship. A person that's not wanting you to leave when you try not to go there with them, baby, that's trouble. That's trouble. Hey, Christine. His money is probably low. That's why he's talking to her. Not just money, y'all, is the fact that she's a loose cannon. We can't forget about the fact that this lady just came on the internet, low-key exposing him to the world. She repeated the same pattern she did with her ex-husband. And when she's impulsive and she's mad and in her feelings and overly emotional, she will tell you everything that makes that person look like a monster. And then when she good again, or she's apologetic, or she feeling bad about her actions, she goes back on her word. Now they God sent. Now they the best. They the best thing since sliced bread, child. The best man, child, listen, it's a whole nother story, basically, when she's not in her feelings no more. So when you're dealing with a person like that, it's given definitely mentally unstable, but you don't know which portion of them to believe. It's given multiple personalities. It's given BPD, bipolar personality disorder. Is she need to go see a real psychotherapist or something? Because, and I'm not even being funny when I say that, anytime you react like that, and he didn't even have to do nothing for her to double back and respond with accountability, just ignore her. All he has to do is ignore her for her to come back and apologize. Like, that's crazy. I'm not apologizing for the truth. Think about it, y'all. Who apologizes for the truth? If it's the truth, why are you apologizing? Now, if you told a lie, that's worth apologizing for. Like, make it make sense. She should have been apologizing to RH, because we don't have no proof for that. But we got all the proof that you provided, outside of a few other important entities that were involved. But why are you apologizing to this man and taking accountability for what he did to you? That's what you said he did, right? Was it true? Was any of it true outside of what we have actual receipts for? Because make it make sense. She didn't, if y'all notice in that accountability letter, she didn't say, oh, I was lying, but she said, I'm taking accountability for my actions and he's not an abuser. And pretty much the internet or the supporters made it more than what it was. That's crazy work. How can we make uh you bringing a Bruce to the internet more than what it was? A Bruce is a Bruce, right? Like, make it make sense, child. Hey, Eyes of Vision. Hey, True Slayer. Um, Let me go down. So I keep up with these comments, child. Hey, Billable Hours. Hey, Basha. Hey, Carol Highsmith. Hey, Annie. Thank y'all for the. Oh, I forgot to do my disclaimer. Child was so ready to start talking to y'all. If y'all would like to support me monetarily, y'all can cash out me $, Lupac1. It's floating across the screen. You can send me a super chat, super sticker, which is preferred right now because y'all know I've been out for 2 days dealing with this storm stuff. So definitely, everybody in the chat sent me a 99 or 199 super sticker. That's how y'all can support me. Or buy me a coffee or get a membership. Definitely hit that like button. It is free 99. The like button is free. If y'all don't like watching these ads, because y'all know creators get paid through ad revenue, I can't stress this enough, then y'all can support by sending a super sticker, whether it be 99 cents or 9.99, child. It all adds up. But if you don't like watching the ad, that's how you could support. Ooh, feel like I'm getting sick, baby. All this rain. Tamika, thank you, Tamika, for the super chat. She says Cornell don't trust her worth a damn. In my papa voice, in my 93-year-old granny voice. He will make her pay for bashing him money wise. That is not just money wise, y'all. Think about it. He's very childish, right? That has been stated on multiple occasions. I think Chrissy made that clear. Her own daughter said it, and she said it when she's gotten mad at him. You know, everybody that come from over there that had some type of interaction with him basically say he's childish, very childish for a grown man. So it's not just the matter of him using her for money, but she gonna feel it through his behavior also, because he gonna continue treating her like ish. You can't possibly come to the internet and try to basically destroy a man's livelihood as far as his acting career, his reputation, because we all know those type of allegations can destroy a man's reputation. And when you in the acting business, your reputation is everything. They will literally drop you from anything you got going on with those type of allegations. They don't even have to be proven true yet. Y'all seen what happened to Johnny Depp, huh? All Amber Heard had to do was come out and say he did this and he did that. That man started losing endorsements. He lost the Disney movies. He lost tens of millions of dollars behind her making those allegations. And he ain't start gaining nothing back. It took years before they actually went through with, to actually go through the court process of the defamation case to prove his innocence for him to start gaining that back. Think about it. So all it takes is for one woman to say these things. And this is why women, I'm speaking to you now, you have to be mindful of the type of allegations that you put out there, knowing they're not true. Now, if they true, it's cool, right? But when you lying about something like that, knowing the effect and impact it can have on our black men, that's crazy work. And it's not cool. It ain't cool. It's not cool how much power we as women have when it comes to these type of things, y'all. And when you might be saying a man is abusive towards you, but you're also abusing your power and making it bad for real DV victims. And that's not cool at all. That's not cool when you have daughters or sons, because now you're raising your daughters to think that it's okay to lie on a man when they get mad, and then you raising your sons. Like, why would you want to raise them in that environment either? Because it's just not cool all around the board, child. The, the point I'm trying to make. Like, that's not cool, y'all. Hey, Nisha. Who I miss? Hey, Miss Cynthia. StreamYard, why you keep skip? I now see what Truth Sled talking about. StreamYard be skipping down on the comment, like they be skipping, because it keeps skipping on me, child, for some reason. Hold on, let's see. It's probably ain't even Janelle's baby, so that's probably why he ain't said or posted anything about that. Listen, his silence is loud. I'm gonna say that. Hey, Tanya Lewis. His silence is very loud, y'all. In my opinion. I feel I'm gonna make a video too. I feel like his silence is speaking volumes right now, because you gotta look. Sometimes when you want answers, you gotta look at the other person that's involved, right? So she's doing pretty much everything in her power to undo the damage that she's caused, and he's not responding at all. No reaction on her page. You used to see him comment under her videos, under her pictures, her posts. He ain't, child, he ain't. Only thing you see is Ebach in church and his mama. That should tell you everything you need to know. Everything. And it don't matter what he's telling her behind the scenes, because we all know she needs that public validation. She want people to see he forgave her. She don't care about the behind the scenes. I guarantee you that. You could tell by how she moves. But he's not doing that because he's standing firm in how he feel. Like, you got to think about a man's ego. I keep saying that. She almost ruined everything he's worked for, y'all. His dream is being an actor. Putting out those type of allegations could have ruined that for him. He might have dodged a bullet this time, but if she decides at any given moment, because she's allegedly pregnant and overly, well, I can't even say overly impulsive, because she did it with RH and she wasn't pregnant. So she's just that type of person. She likes to abuse her power. But he's playing it safe. Let me say that. He's playing it safe. If he is in communication with her, it's for that reason alone. Because he knows she's overly impulsive, and at any given moment she could do what she just did. An apology won't stop her from doing that. At this point, anything could trigger her. So this crazy girl show. Billable Hour says her saying she will never apologize to RH was wild. She will always have the karma she deserves. Yep, I did hear that clip. And she will. And that's why she's going through what she's going through. Do y'all remember when Dawn put out those, hey, Miss Lisa Fowler, hey, Southside Black Butterfly? Y'all remember when Dawn put out those messages between her and RH? And it basically, you could see where RH, hey, Queen Sag, was telling Laonia that this is her karma, and that's why she's going through what she's going through. And she was like, only person struggling or going through anything is you. Like, she was basically trying to deflect or whatever. But I know that hurt her heart, because think about it. The same person that you tried to take down with everything in your power is still prospering. He got a woman who love him this season, that's riding for him till the wheels fall off, baby. He gets to see his child on a regular. This man, think about it, y'all. RH sacrificed his livelihood, his brand that he built for over 15 years for his peace. If that don't speak volumes, I don't know what will. Really think about it, y'all. He could have shut all this down by taking her back. Early on in the saga, I'm talking about. He could have prevented all of this by reconciling with his wife. Because that's why they really mad. They mad because he didn't take her back. He could have prevented all of this and still been making, because they was making the most of their money together as a family unit. Because that's what people love to see. They love to see black families prospering. That's couple goals, family goals. But he wanted his peace, so he sacrificed everything for his peace, and he was willing to rebuild. That should tell you a lot. That should tell you a lot. That's crazy word. Okay, y'all, let me get down to the bottom of these comments so I don't fall behind. And then I wanted to read Soul of a Woman says Pac, 90% of the women get it. Those kids look cleaner and everything, but something just off with her. You gotta think about it, y'all. Hey, the real YouTube T. She's the type of woman that focus on the man. When the man is around, that's her primary focus. She shows that publicly. But you see, the difference is when she was with RH, she might have been focused on him, but guess what? He was focused on them. So he was all about his family. But the man she with now don't care about them as a unit. He's only caring about what he can benefit and get from their relationship. With RH actually cared about the kids looking good, and them being a family unit and not looking a certain way publicly. You see videos of RH in the mall with the kids, the boys are bringing them get haircuts, and you don't see that with Janelle because that's not why he's there. RH was with her for the right reasons. Janelle ain't. So that's what makes the difference. That's why you can see now that she ain't well put together. You can see now she ain't focused on the kids. When she was with her husband, because RH had that control, and I ain't talking about the control, the narc control that they try to throw out there. I'm talking about the control that a husband is supposed to have and make sure his family is running smoothly and is moving how it's supposed to move. As far as the kids being good, the boys having haircuts, this is supposed to be going this way. That's supposed to be. You can see all of that is pretty much gone with the wind. Ain't no structure since they separated. Ain't no structure in that house, baby. And it's apparent. All that's gone. That's why it looks like that. That's why so many people can say now, uh well, the kids stayed dressed up and this and that when RH was around. Yeah, because RH didn't play that. It was structure. It was discipline. He when you a public figure, your image is everything to you. He wouldn't let them kids get on camera not having a haircut or not dressed neatly, whatever. But when you dealing with somebody that don't care and that's all for the man in the moment, then this is what you get. This is what you get, baby. All right, let's see. I need to let me get to the bottom of the comments because I want to go over that police report again for y'all, because they had a little confusion as far as that police report is concerned, y'all. So we're gonna break it down again, even though I broke it down on my last live. Hey, Antonio Anthony, whoever you are. That's a new name. Hey, Madeline. What's up, my girl? Hey, Kissy. Okay, let me go down. Make sure y'all hit that like button for Pop. Make sure y'all support it in other ways. Thank you, Miss D. Everybody in the chat, send me a $1.99 super sticker, baby. Thank you, the soul of a woman, for the $4.99 super sticker. Thank you, my girl. Hey, Miss Lisa R. That's cool, True Slayer. Okay, hold on, y'all. I'm just trying to work my way down so I can read this police report for y'all again, but I don't want to get behind in the comments. Hey, twin girl. Yes, ma'am. That bad boy is gone. But unfortunately, this is only the start of hurricane season for us. Hey, lady love. All right, y'all. I'm almost there. Trying to make sure I ain't missing nothing. He needs a new car. Who need a new car? What's chopping? What's up, Chop It Up 2.0? I was like, wait, what's chopping? Shout out to all my NO people that's in the building. Hey, Doris. Hey, Miss Renee. Okay, y'all. I made my way to the bottom of the comments. Come on, mouse. I need a mouse pad. I thought I had one. I don't know where it's at. I'm about to find it because my mouse is tripping on this desk. Laugh a lot. They want to say LaTruth lied. Okay, this is why I'm gonna read this police report, y'all, and break this down for y'all. Kiana says, yes, please, because there seemed to be some confusion. Last night, laugh out loud. They want to say LaTruth lied when it was no malfunction. Apparently, he just wanted to call her. That's what was said. So I'm gonna break that down to y'all. Because hold on, wait, let's see. Thank you, Latessa, for that cash app. I appreciate your support, my girl. She says for continue with great content. Thank you. Hold on, y'all. Let me pull it up. Let me find that receipt because I want to tell y'all how I took it. And that's not even being biased. Let's see. Let me hide that. What color is the office so I can send it? So I can send an X large mouse pad. White. I got like it's my desk is white and my I got like the what they call it, like the light up stuff. Like I'm an inbox you. I'm an inbox you. Let me pull up that receipt, y'all. Thank you, Ryan. Ryan sent a cash out for him. Thank you. I'm gonna tell her when she get back from school with her little bad self. She did not want to go to school this morning, y'all. And I was like, Mama, it's still raining. I said, girl, if you don't get, it's time to go. I did with y'all for 2 days. Okay, let me find that police report so we can break that down. Okay, where is it? Hold on, y'all. Bear with me. Okay, so because people trying to say that he lied, but I don't take it as he lied. Hey, Life with Keys, Giselle say, Pac got that flyers. I'm gonna post it for y'all whenever I finish setting up all my stuff. I'm gonna post it for y'all so y'all can see. That's it, Raquel. What I said, yeah, LED lights. I said them little light up things. That's what it is, the LED lights. Yeah, I couldn't think of that for nothing. So make sure y'all hit the like button. We got 374 in the building. Hit that like button for Pop, or send me a little super chat, super sticker to support, especially if you don't watch them ads, because we get paid through ad revenue, baby. Tara said, now Ham using it's raining as an excuse. She should Ham use whatever excuse she can, okay? She be trying hard. She missed the bus on purpose. I can't sleep in because I got to bring her to school while my other son rides the bus. I'm like, oh my God, this little girl here. Okay, so it says, and this is the actual police report, y'all. Hey, Miss Josephine. It says on 8/1/2024, I responded to a call for service regarding a civil issue via telephone. I spoke with the complainant, B Battle, who advised, y'all pay attention to this part, who advised that the ex-husband / involved other, Robert Hampton, had made an excessive amount of phone calls to her phone through a parenting app to speak with the daughter of the former couple. Okay, before I even get into his response, did y'all hear that clearly? She told the police officer, this is for the ones in the back, okay? Make sure y'all listening clear. Get the wax out y'all ears when y'all hear this, okay? She told the police officer that R. Hampton had made an excessive amount of phone calls to her phone through a parenting app to speak with the daughter of the formal couple. It was said online that he was calling and worried about her pregnancy and Janelle. Correct me if I'm wrong. Wasn't it put out online by those people over there that he was calling, worried about her pregnancy and worried about what's going on with Janelle? Didn't they say that, y'all? Correct me if I'm wrong. I know, Dreamy Girl, I'm getting to that. I know, trust, listen, you know one thing about Pop. Okay, listen. But didn't they say that? We're breaking out her part first. Wasn't it said that he was calling excessively, worried about her pregnancy and Janelle? That's not what she told the police. She told the police that he was calling excessively through the parenting app about their child or to speak with their child. So if you basically what I'm saying is, y'all, where's the problem? A mature and normal set of parents trying to co-parent wouldn't even care about how many times the other parent called to speak to their child. Like, you got to make it make sense. That's when it's unnecessary. Like, that's when it's petty. When you mature, you don't care about stuff like that. Why was that even made an issue? That's the question I have. Hey, Tanaya. Hey, that one. That's the part that's kind of like mind-boggling. Like, why are you making stuff like that an issue? It's given that you're trying anything to make this man's life a living hell, or just to be malicious, or get him in trouble for little petty stuff. So let's get down. It says, Battle advised that he attempted to make contact multiple times between the hours of 16:30 and 1730, and that the divorce decree outlined that he would only be able to make contact after the hours of 1830. She advised that she did believe it to fall under harassing communications. She advised that she did record a conversation with him where she advised not to call after the hours of 1830, right? She says, I then made contact with Hampton, to which he advised that he made the excessive calls due to his belief that the parenting app was malfunctioning. He also advised that there was no mandated time frame for the communication and that he believes that she is trying to keep him from contacting the child. Due to the court-issued decrees, I did advise both subjects to speak with their attorneys regarding the issue of communicating with the daughter. I did provide Battle with a case number before returning to service. Okay, this is my thing. They're saying that he lied. Hey, Miss White. Hey, my girl. Hey, Miss Mel. Hey, y'all. They're saying that he lied because he said that he heard when she did answer, because y'all got to keep in mind that they did speak, right? At some point during those calls, she even said she recorded it. Keep in mind, in this report, it says that she recorded advising him that he only supposed to call during a certain amount of hours. So how can you say he lied just because he didn't tell the police officer that? He said that it was something wrong with the parenting app, that she's trying to keep him from speaking to the child. So how can you say that he lied because he said on the internet that he heard his baby crying in the background? Laonia didn't disagree with that. Ain't no way, shape, fashion, or form did she come online and say that that's not how it happened. I didn't see it. So how can you say that he lied about that because he left that part out of the police report? That don't mean that it didn't happen. That's the thing. Both of those situations, both of those statements was significant in that same regard. That don't make it a lie. Just because he didn't say it on the internet, or if he said on the internet that what did he say? He said that that he heard his baby crying, and in the police, well, not even the police report, because he only responded to the officer. She did the report. He said that he believed it was malfunctioning, and she was trying to keep him from talking to the child. But a call was definitely had between them for her to be able to record. So just because he didn't say it to the officer that the baby was crying, don't mean it didn't happen. That's what I was talking about when I said, where's the lie? But they trying to make every little thing about her. Why didn't she say that to the police? She didn't tell the police officer that he was trying to worry about her twins or Janelle. She said that it was a time thing. The issue was with the timing, that he was supposed to call between this amount of hours and not at the time he was calling. But why is that an issue? Imagine being a parent and you got to be on a certain time schedule to speak to your child, bro. Because at one point, if y'all remember, it was said that she had an iPad for the baby, and some kind of way, that's how RH would talk to the baby, through her iPad. The iPad got broken mysteriously and never got fixed. I wonder why. Could it be because a person is trying to maintain that control, and that's why they never fixed the baby's iPad? Because, or if it even is broke, maybe she might have took it, child. You never know. When you trying to maintain that type of control, of course you don't want no direct contact between the child and the father. That's what I would do. Like, my oldest son got a phone. My baby's got tablets, If they want to talk to their daddy, they can talk to them at any time. So it's like, why cause that type of confusion unnecessarily? Why be so petty? It's not that serious, y'all. That's the point I'm trying to make. And that's me being non-biased with both parties. Like, put yourself in that situation. If you dealing with some type of co-parenting situation, and even if you dislike that man, you can't say that he's doing anything to the degree where this is warranted. She's not in no danger when it comes to him. So what warrants this type of behavior outside of being bitter and being petty and immature? Like, make it make sense. It's unnecessary. Very much unnecessary. And for the ones in the back who can't even look at it that way, why was she able to co-parent with him? Remember when she was lying to y'all and saying that she felt threatening? Oh, she was scared of him. Then RH dropped that door camera video with her pulling up with the baby with that same tablet in her hand. She wasn't scared then. That was a rebuttal to a major lie. And that video did about 5-6 million views on his Facebook. So that should tell you something right there. She was leading, this whole saga has been her leading people to believe something that's not actually happening behind the scenes. Every time RH dropped the audio, a phone call audio or something, she talked to him like nothing was wrong. But then get on the internet and act like, oh, I'm scared for my life, or oh, he doing this, he doing that. But it's not an issue behind the scenes. Like, yeah. Oh, Lord. Hey, SD, what's up, my girl? You didn't miss nothing. You ain't missed much, girl. You ain't missed much. Thank you, Miss Ashley, for that super sticker. I appreciate your support, my girl. Yep, y'all. Like, I just don't understand it. It's the selective outrage for me. Like I said, be fair. We none know these people in real life, but be fair at this point. Especially when it's serious. Like, I could understand. Thank you, SD. Yes, we are good, girl. Thank y'all so much for the prayers. It is very much appreciated. Because I was scared, child. I was scared. I don't like bad weather, though. I've never been, as long as I've been in Louisiana, which all my life, but I've never been a weather person. I do not like bad weather. Now, I like the rain, when it's a little rain, and you know how you sleep good when it's raining, but outside of that, I do not like bad weather, y'all. CMFS says she's spending 30K on a chain for a ninja to spit on her, call her a B, trip her and tell her F them kids, but can't purchase decent clothes for them kids or fix baby girl's tablet. Listen, it's so much that didn't happen, child, that is like, why is the outrage so selective? Like, what, bruh? We none know these people in real life. It can't be that serious to where people can't call BS. They can call it privately, but not publicly. That's the crazy part. That's the crazy part. Like, they want us to call out stuff that don't matter when it comes to our age. What does that have to do with DV? Or what does what he do on his platform have to do with Laonia? The stuff that they be calling out don't have nothing to do with her. So how is that relevant? How is that affecting any of us? Like, that's where it's no longer about serious topics as far as DV is concerned. When it start getting petty to that degree. Like, that's ridiculous. Okay, let's say, girl. Like, that's ridiculous, y'all. It just it's not making no sense. It's unnecessary pettiness stuff. Like, you could tell when somebody, and you got to keep in mind that she is the primary parent. They have joint custody, but he has the standard. They have joint custody, to my knowledge, but he has the standard. I want to say visitation. Where the father gets the baby every other weekend. I think half summers, half holidays, however it work. I know that's how it work out here, but that's what his visitation is. It's still joints, but that's how they have it set up. But she's still the primary parent, meaning that he has to get the baby from her. So only she can make that situation bitter. That's what people failing to realize. Take who you support out of the situation. Only she can make that situation bitter, because if she decides, oh, well, this is weekend, I'm not giving her this weekend, then who's at fault? She's at fault. That's her being bitter, because she has no reason, unless it's a real emergency. Think about it. Just like when they was trying to paint that narrative, oh, she was in the hospital, so that's why she didn't go give the baby to him. Who had the kids while she was in the hospital? Couldn't other arrangements have been made? Like, make it make sense. Were they left home alone? Because don't her daddy live in another state? And it don't seem like the people she had babysitting, like Miss Denise and whoever else, it don't look like they still on speaking terms. So who was watching the babies? Wouldn't that be a reason for you to try to make arrangements for the dad to get the youngest child? The older ones can stay by themselves. They old enough to stay by themselves, but I know, that should be the next person of contact. And that's how it's supposed to be, per that divorce decree. But she don't follow it. So it's like, what? Child. It's crazy, y'all. But I'm about to get up off of here. I gotta go to the post office in a few. Thank y'all so much for tuning in. I'm trying to see if I ain't missing nothing. There's something else I wanted to speak on. I forgot to. I'll bring it up tomorrow when I go live. But love you guys. Thank y'all so much for tuning in. Thank y'all for the Cash App, Super Chat, Super Stickers. Please hit that like button on y'all way out if y'all don't mind. It is free, 99. Thank you guys for the prayers and concerns with as far as the whole hurricane situation. Hey, Sanaya, you're gonna have to catch that replay, my girl. But overall, thank y'all for tuning in. I will see you guys on tomorrow. Bye, y'all. Have a great rest of y'all Thursday evening.